Good evening, gamers. Welcome back to more Spellify in 60, where tonight we have ourselves a white legendary creature. If you haven't already, check out my latest video where I roast TCG players' top commanders of 2024. It's a fun time. I think you'll like it. And I think right from the get-go, I'm pretty confident I know what this is, mostly because of this last line down here. This is specifically draw a card. There's not a lot of white legendaries specifically draw cards. This looks like whenever you cast some type of spell, a 4-letter spell type, 8-letter spell type, or I think a 7-letter spell type. And also this kind of warm, kind of like glow from the blurred image box kind of gives me an idea of what this is. Draws a card on cast of certain spells, 4 letters, specifically with white, most likely aura. There's not a lot of white spells that trigger on a specific creature type cast, so leading to believe in that vein, I don't think it's like a random 4-letter creature type. This is most likely like aura. Generally, when we're talking about auras, we're likely talking about equipment or vehicles too, and I'm kind of going away from the point here. This is gonna be SRAM, Senior Edificer. There we go. SRAM has been the focal point of not just some pretty good modern decks with Cheerios being the main draw engine for that, but also in Commander, and I think CDH2 just being a very cheap and very efficient draw engine, specifically because you can just have a bunch of zero drop and just draw a billion cards. I think the most popular list this was in, functionally a Storm deck that would go through a bunch of this before finally getting to, I think, like Paradise Mantle, tapping for red, and then machine gunning someone out with Grape Shot of all things. Kind of a cool deck, but obviously a bit of a pain to actually play with just because it's, you know, a very solitaire type deck. Maybe we see more of him as Aetherdrift's impact becomes more evident on Magic. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, comment down below how long it took you to figure out this card, like the video, and check out my affiliate links for Ultra Pro and Nerd Gear for 5% off your next TCG accessory order. I'll see you guys next time for more Spellify in 60. We'll see you then.